Hello, good afternoon. It's Sandy here. Hope you're well. I've decided today that I'm going to do something completely different to what I've done in the past. I'm going to read you a book. Now, some people might enjoy hearing me, so please take in as much as you can. I'm going to read a book called I Am a Jew. Here's the front picture. My belief. Just for people who don't know, I'm Jewish. I'm a Jewish lady. I was born in this country, Great Britain, on the 14th of December, 1968. Whoops. Righty-ho. So, let's get started. I am a Jew. Here's a picture of the family in the book. It's inside something called a Sukkot, and that's something that is celebrated inside that place on a Jewish festival. Ilana Goldman is 10 years old. She and her family are Jews. They live in Kenton, which is just outside London. Her father, Herschel, is a civil servant. Her mother, Evelyn, sells Jewish books from a little shop that she runs in their home. Ilana has one brother, Adam, who is 12. There we are, the picture of the family. Nice. It brings me back to my childhood. Being Jewish. I was born a Jew, so I cannot remember when I first thought about it. But there are many special occasions in the year that remind me of my religion. Although there are some converts to the Jewish religion, most Jews born into the Jewish... Most Jews... I'll start again. Both Jews, most... Start yet again. Most Jews are born into the Jewish people. It is like a very big family. Each year there are many customs and traditions that teach Jews about their history and beliefs. And here's a smashing picture again of the family celebrating. We have many chances to give presents which remind us to look after other people. The Jewish religion is a family and community religion, so the home and the Jewish community centre, the synagogue, are both very important. All the time, Jews try to remember God and make even ordinary things like food special. So, to show respect to God, Jewish men cover their heads, particularly when saying prayers. The little hat that many of them wear is called a kippah. Here are some nice pictures. Couple. There we are. Giving a gift. And there we are. Having a good look at the pictures. Shabbat, the special day. Every week our special day, Shabbat, starts on Friday evening when Mother lights the candles. Shabbat starts at sunset every Friday. It is a day of joy and rest. To show that this is a bright and festive day, candles are always lit by the Mother. She thanks God when she lights them and covers her eyes as she says a prayer. There's Mum saying a prayer. There we are, another picture of Mum praying, covering herself with her eyes. Sorry, hands. After Mother has lit the candles, Father gives us a blessing from the Bible. The same blessing was given in the temple at Jerusalem 2,000 years ago. It asks God to look after everybody and bless them with peace. The Jewish Bible is the same as the Old Testament used by Christians. There we are. Oh, that's my phone. Just check who it is, just in case it's an emergency. Oh, I see. I'd better just have done a private referral letter. Okay. That's the doctor, so it's lucky I read it. We use our best things for the 3 Shabbat meals. Supper starts with a cup of wine to celebrate our special day. Between courses, we sing Shabbat songs. Drinking a cup of wine is a Jewish way of celebrating. There is a special blessing to thank God for the wine. Shabbat table songs and prayers give thanks for the food. On Saturday evening, when Shabbat ends, I hold the special candle at Havdalah. Adam always holds the spice box. Havdalah marks the end of Shabbat. The cup of wine is filled to overflowing to show that the joy of Shabbat should spill over to the new week. The scent of spices is breathed in to try and continue the feeling of Shabbat. Jewish food laws. One day we remember God is by being careful about our food. One way we remember God. For example, when I buy sweets, I make sure that the ingredients are kosher. The Bible has many rules about food. When food fits all the rules, it is called kosher. Some food has a sign on the packet which guarantees that it is kosher. Otherwise, many Jews will check the ingredients on the packet very carefully. Every festival has something special to eat. For Shabbat, we either make our own plated bread or we buy it from a kosher bakery. One rule is that food with meat in it must be kept apart from food with milk or dairy products in it. Kosher kitchens have 2 separate sets of plates, pots and cutlery, for one milk and one for meat foods. Ilana's kitchen even has 2 sinks. Ilana's kitchen, yes. Because of special rules about meat, Jews buy their meat from a kosher butcher. Food which contains animal fats or meat must be guaranteed kosher. The synagogue and rabbi. Every Saturday morning we go to our synagogue. My favourite part of the service is when the big scroll is taken out of the ark and paraded around. My father goes to synagogue every day. Each synagogue has a rabbi who teaches Jews to live according to Jewish traditions. He also leads the people in looking after the poor, the old and the sick. Any man in the synagogue can lead services. There we are, there's a picture of the synagogue with Hebrew writing on the title, and here is, I think that's inside the synagogue. Men and women sit separately in my synagogue. The prayers are led from a platform in the middle. This is called the bimah. The picture shows the part of the synagogue in which services are held. A synagogue is also the place where Jewish people gather for meetings and parties. So the building has a hall with a kitchen and classroom. There we are. I'll just show you a little bit. That's the Ten Commandments there, and that's the eternal light there. The women's gallery is here. Pulpit is here. The ark curtain rabbi's seat is here. The bima from which services are led is here. Learning Jewish customs. On Sunday mornings, I go to our synagogue religion school. I also go on Tuesday and Wednesday evenings after school. We learn Hebrew, Jewish history and Bible stories. We make things for the festivals and sing Hebrew songs. It is important for Jews to know about their traditions. There is a lot to learn. The Hebrew language, 3,500 years of history, customs for more than a dozen festivals, the food laws and all the teaching and stories in the Bible. Here's a picture. That's probably the children in the Sunday school. Next year, my brother is having his bar mitzvah. He has lessons every week to learn how to sing from the scroll or Torah. It takes a scribe about a year to write a scroll. When a Jewish girl is 12, she has a bat mitzvah. A boy has his bar mitzvah when he is 13. Now they are expected to be responsible for their actions and to follow the rules and customs of Jewish life. No longer can they claim they are only children. There we are, reading the Torah, I think. Hebrew. The Hebrew alphabet has only 22 letters and no vowels. 5 letters are written differently if they come at the end of a word, as in the letters in the box. Hebrew is written from right to left, so if this were a Hebrew book, it would start at the other end. Hebrew is the language in which the Bible was first written. It is also the language of Israel today. Here again is a nice picture. You can see the Israeli alphabet, which I know quite a bit of it. I'll try my best for you. Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, Vav, Zain, Chet, Het, Yud, Kif, Kuf, Lamed, Mem, Nun, Sameh, Ein. I don't know the next one. Tzadik, Reish. I don't know the next one. Right, that's as far as I know. Not bad, I nearly know it. And then at the end it says Shalom, which means hello, goodbye and peace. And you see where it says Shalom. Right, I've got a family tree here of the family in this book. What I'll do is I'll show it to you. Hopefully it'll come right correctly for you. I think it shall. Here you are. And you can read it for yourself. I'll bring it as close as I can so that you can maybe make sense of it. And then there's some kind of geographical lesson to learn from this, I think. Again, I'll let you try to read it. Well, I hope I haven't made a fool of myself here. I hope that you could read them okay. Passover, the festival of freedom. Oh, memories. All the family comes to us for the Seder meal at Passover. Because I am the youngest, I ask the 4 questions that begin the service. Passover comes at springtime. The house is cleaned and all the family gathers for Seder at supper time on the first evening of Passover. It reminds Jews of the exodus from slavery in Egypt 3,500 years ago. there is a service with questions, stories, games and songs. Sorry, there we are, Seder, or Passover as one says. And there's the daughter, the youngest member of the family, doing the daughter's bit, so to speak. For Seder, we have all sorts of foods that go on a special plate in the middle of the table. After supper, we must find the piece of matzah hidden by my father before the service can go on. Among the foods eaten at Seder are bitter herbs to remind Jews of their misery as slaves in Egypt all those thousands of years ago. There is also a flatbread called matzah. This reminds Jews that in their hurry to escape, they had no time to leave the bread to rise. Here we are, I'll show you. That's again the little girl. And then here is the picture I already showed you. And here is what is called the special plate. It's just my calling of it. Right. Sukkot, the harvest festival. We make our sukkah by taking the roof off our garden shed. We cover the shed in leaves and branches and decorate it with fruit and pictures. The week-long festival of Sukkot comes in the autumn. The sukkah is a shelter. It reminds Jews that their ancestors lived in tents as they wandered in the desert on their escape from Egypt to Israel. During the week of Sukkot, we eat all our meals in the sukkah unless it is raining. Without the shed roof, the sukkah is open to the sky. Every synagogue builds a sukkah for the whole community every year. Families who have enough space in their back garden often build their own sukkah there. In Israel, many flats are specially planned so that a sukkah can be put on the balcony. Fruit is hung in the sukkah because Sukkot is a harvest festival. And I'll try and show you as much of both pages I can at a time on this particular one. There we are, there's the lovely sukkah. It's lovely, it reminds me so much of my younger years. I'm not, so to speak, elder now. However, being 53 in December, I'm allowed my memories. Some other festivals. On Simchat Torah, we take out all the scrolls from the ark and dance around with them. The children carry flags or toy scrolls. Simchat Torah comes straight after Sukkot. It means the celebrating of the Torah. Everybody goes to the synagogue. They dance and sing to celebrate having the special way of life taught in the Torah. Sometimes streamers and sweets are thrown to the children as they dance. On Chanukah, I light my own candles. The festival lasts 8 days, and on each night I light an extra candle. We play the dreidel game with a spinning top and give presents to family and friends. Hanukkah is a winter festival. It celebrates the Jews winning back their temple at Jerusalem about 2,100 years ago. The story tells that the oil used for the temple lamp had nearly all been destroyed. The little oil left lasted 8 days, giving the Jews time to make more. The dreidel carries Hebrew letters saying a great miracle happened there. Here we are, some nice pictures to show you again. There, I think the Hanukkah candles. Lovely. Purim, carnival time. On Purim, the story of Esther in the Bible is read out. We all have rattles at this festival. When the name of the Haman is said, we make such a noise that it cannot be heard. Purim comes at the end of winter. It celebrates the time when Queen Esther saved the Jews of Persia from being killed by Haman. At this happy festival, the synagogue has a carnival feeling. Yes, I think it's probably more straightforward if I just read the two sides and then show you the photos. Certainly for me. We have fancy dress parties, act plays and take plates of sweets, fruit and biscuits to friends and family. Purim is a time for all sorts of funny shows and plays. Some people even go to the synagogue in fancy dress. This is another festival for giving presents, especially to people who are too old or too ill to leave their homes. Jews are commanded to see that everybody can join in their happy celebrations, and also by showing you more than one side and trying to fit in as much pictures from the book in one go, I think it might, I repeat, might be easier for you to understand. The Jewish year. The Jewish calendar is lunar, which means that the months start with each new moon. Each month is only 29 or 30 days long, so the whole year has only about 355 days. 7 times every 19 years, a whole extra month is added. So a leap year has 13 months. So here we are: January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Then it's Tevet, Shevat, Adar, Nisan, Iyar, Sivan, Tammuz, Av, Elul, Tishrei, Hechvan, and Kislev, excuse me. And then it's got inside information on each Jewish festival. There's the Tu B'Shavat, which is here in Shavat, Adar, Purim, Nisan, Pesach, April, May, Yom Ha'atzmaut, June, Shavuot, Tammuz, or July, Tisha B'Av, Tishri, Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, Sukkot, Simchat Torah, in between September, October, November kind of times, I think. And then there's the Hanukkah, which is in around November, December. And there's just in case I've not been 100% correct in what I'm saying, I'll show you for yourselves. I hope you enjoyed the read. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm tired and I loved it, and I really hope that you did. It brings back memories of mine which are so precious. And it's not the end. I'm Jewish and I continue to love being Jewish. I'm proud of my heritage, my beginnings, and I hope you're, each of one of you, proud of your where you were born, and also I hope you're proud of who you are. I hope you're proud of what colour you are. I hope you're proud of what sexuality you are. I hope you're proud of your nationality. I hope you're proud of what you look like and who you are. And that goes for each one of you. And I believe in the powerful manner that each person has a gift, and at least one gift per person. And I hope that I can bring some happiness and love to you, to each one of you. Please be so proud of who you are, because you're beautiful, each one of you. Even somebody who really, really doesn't like oneself and hates oneself, please take it from me. You're beautiful. You're absolutely a treasure. And I can't say more than that today for you, except for one word. Shalom.